Hello, everyone, and welcome to another turn resolution of War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. Ooh, we got a couple of bases free. I missed which ones, but anyway, it's January 27, 1943. Let's see if we can get anything going. I don't. I. I'll talk about it as we go along. I don't know if. Well, I guess I'll just keep my mouth shut and see if anything happens that I might make what I'm about to say moot. So we'll just move forward. Okay, yeah, he's bombarding still. I could have hit that, but um, I don't even know where he is to this day. And it's fine. See all this damage, he's going to have to repair it, which I'm sure he's happy to. The base is pretty wrecked. Not just air and port facilities, but the industry, the fuel facilities. Why can't I think of refinery? He spotted my cruisers. Yeah, those zeros won't do anything. Sorry, if you wanted to watch that air to air, I apologize. I should have let it play out at least a little bit, right? So, we'll see. Apparently, he doesn't have any more zeros left there. Sorry about that. It would have been somewhat interesting because at least it wasn't a major air versus air to take a long time. So I could have played it out. Um, all right, so he's escorting now. These vanguards probably won't stand a chance. I'll let this one play out since we didn't the other one. But this one may be just as quick because his Tojos are pretty much handling our fighters. Our fighters are doing like nothing. Now, I wonder what his altitude are. We're not diving on him. He's diving on us. Well, I don't know that he's diving. It just says firing from behind. Well, it does say diving. So he could be escorting, but just higher altitude than his Sallies. Okay. These vanguards are doing like nothing. Okay. Yeah, so we got shredded there, but I don't know. Shoot. I meant to look at the altitudes. Oh well. All right, we've got some decent flak here. I'm gonna have to cap this, by the way. The sign. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought I was capping Bassine with my own with aircraft that are parked here. Wow, I better check that out. This is not a very lucrative day on the bombing front, but I'm gonna do it. But it doesn't mean that I'm getting the progress I want. Hey, we got a Pete. Those Petes are annoying too, by the way. Nice. Alright, so we took some damage strafing here. But I also don't even know what's here. SNLF. Let's see what else. Okay, so I mean, I'm seeing flak animations, but we don't take any damage. We're beating up the base. We do take damage on this one. 5 supply hits, wow. Ooh, that's risky. We're flying in on the PM with no sweeps, but his zeros are grounded by now. Okay, well, so far, the last few days it's been mostly morning air action, and the afternoon has been very quiet. Here's a deliberate attack at Rangoon. This is very weak. Come on, guys, hold a few more days, please. Yes. 1 to 2, even with fort level 0 and low supply, high disruption. But the problem is we're getting killed, like, literally. And so I don't know how we can hold out much more. So we're doing another deliberate attack here. We've got a lot of troops, but I don't think we have the numbers to do it. What I'm hoping to do though is grind down his forts. Let's go. Nope, we're not grinding down his forts. Look at this defense is just crazy. Now it's 1 to 8 instead of 1 to 5 or whatever it was before. Well, let's scroll down and see how badly it was. Yeah, we're getting destroyed here. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just leave, and I can. That's the beauty of the position I'm in. 1 to 4, not bad. I'll take that. 1 to 4 because of the terrain. We got more troops coming. Yeah, I'm literally just going to leave. I'll leave enough behind that he has to bring. I'll leave enough behind at Wuchang that he has to bring a lot of stuff to dislodge us, and I'll just leave. We'll move on. I mean, I've got other things I could be doing with 2,000 AV, and I'll let him have the burden of pushing me out. Okay, we certainly lost a lot of ground troops this turn. But anyway, we lost 8 aircraft to his, 14. Wow, he basically lost all of his zeros. That's why he didn't have any in the afternoon. Pete, he lost 2 on the ground, 1 to ops. Lily, you can see these, some flak losses here. All right, and then we lost, yeah, 5 vanguards. That's terrible. Yeah, so we're gonna have to recycle those aircraft. C-47s, man, just losing those left and right. 1 B-25C, and it's not like we got a million of those. 2 missing, 1 wounded, so that's not bad. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll stop these guys. Well, you know what? I'll keep going in, and all these guys will be part of what stays, and I'll withdraw to I don't know. I'll think about that. That's something I'm not going to waste a lot of time right now because we got to move on to the 28th. But let me just do this and see if we see anything. Nope. Oh, and I did want to look at one other thing. And I could do this at the end of the other turn or the end of the next turn, but let me just come here. Because we're getting so close to the end of the month, I just wanted to point out something here. Because I was talking about B-25s not having enough of, it got me to thinking when we get the Ds, and these are going to be produced at such a slow rate, it'll take forever for us to get these filled out. Yeah, but it is, you know, I mean, it's what it is, right? But these B-24s we're going to get a bunch of, 33. When do we get the B-25J, though? Because that'll be, I think, higher. Well, the G model, 25 per month. And that's in June. So that's not bad. We only have to wait till June to really start mass producing these. And then and then B-25D, what's that? Oh, Chinese, yeah. Makes sense. B-25. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Let's just do name. Yeah. So the C upgrades to the D. The D1 upgrades to the J1. Or J... Is that all J11? I don't quite get it. The C, no, that's what, the D1, the C goes to the D1, the D1 goes to the J11. Anyway, I mean, not that we have to follow that path, but then we got the G, then the H comes out with 35 per month, and then the J1 15, J11 0. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on here. If it's all 0, what's the point? Okay, sorry. I'm not figuring anything out, just more confused at the end of that. But the D's are on the way, the D1s in February. Right now, the C's were producing 20. We'll produce half of that number in from February on. So that's not ideal, but we produce them from 243 to 844. That's what it means. We're going to be producing the G's at the same time as the D1s. So, real quick, 6 500-pound bombs or 6 500-pound bombs. Gun value 20 or gun value 30. Whoa. Okay, so this might be great at strafing. I don't know. But then again, front 75 millimeter cannon. Whoa, this is a strafer right here. That's going to be amazing. Okay, so I'm going to use that. Oh wow, that's going to be really strong. So the D1 is just a normal bomber with just good anti-air guns. All right, I've certainly taken up plenty of your time. I'm moving on, but just wanted to point out we're getting something coming soon, and as we upgrade the C's to D's, we can upgrade the B-26s to B-25s, and so on and so on and so on. And we will not be making these anymore, which is sad, but it is what it is. I mean, we'll survive. All right. See you soon. All right, we're here January 28th, 1943. See what's going to happen today. So, apparently they spotted us. Ooh, near miss damage. I'm guessing this is an ASW attack, because I didn't even see, well, I mean, I guess it's possible the captain elected not to fire, but I think it's an ASW attack. Oh, oil leaking badly, that's not good. Oh, 3 hits, okay. We'll have to take a look at that, and it does say ASW attack here. Okay, so we got these are Dutch cruisers plus some British destroyers. They're kind of, this may be a suicide mission, and, you know, you can, I've mismanaged the RN so bad, why not throw the Dutch into the mix? And these British destroyers that I sent, I don't know which ones, one of them might be the Inconstant. These destroyers are going to be withdrawn and will not return, so I sent them in too. One last hurrah. We'll see how we do. I'm going to let this run for a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to take, and then we'll knock it out here. Looks like all of our ships are involved so far, and we're damaging these ships that he keeps bombarding with. And of course, we're firing torpedoes at, I mean, they're doing it too, but we just, somehow we're opting to fire torpedoes at destroyers. Yeah, I saw fire control systems destroyed on the Harukaze. All right, I'm not 100% certain I want to be here all night, but there's another good hit. So we're beating up his destroyers a bit. Yuzuki. Hmm. His first hit on my stuff. Well, I think it was the first hit. All right. I'm gonna knock this out. Sorry if you want to see this back and forth thing. Looks like we're getting the better of him. The inconstant looks pretty beat up, and now the fortune is
Hello, my
ooh. So
misguided
we
friends.
took some
This
good
is your
damage on
number
our
one enemy,
destroyers.
Orphan Anne,
Oh,
from Radio
111.
Tokyo,
Okay,
with another
not bad.
blow to your morale and some music to console you. Today, the Imperial government announced that the Imperial Navy has achieved another great victory near Rangoon, with the sinking of 2 carriers, a battleship, and numerous cruisers and destroyers.
Okay, so the Kari looks like it might sink any minute. These others don't look like they took much damage. Maybe shell hits, but nothing life-threatening. And we're withdrawing to Akyab. Okay. We destroy at least one Sally there at Rangoon. Yeah, that might be that destroyer that was pretty badly beat up. All right, one of the reasons I'm bombarding, just like I'm switching targets and bombing, is because I want to keep him guessing. Like, he doesn't know what we're going to attack. And he does have 75 coastal guns, although either he missed, well, he missed, but either he doesn't have, they're not very strong, or these are small and harder to hit. Well, I guess we won't know until we invade. All right, I'm trying to get Stewart Island, get all these islands in the rear picked up so we don't have to encounter some uh, float plane bases later on. Oh boy. Oh boy. That might be a light cruiser, but these are for sure heavy cruisers. So On our way out, look, I don't know why we didn't move very far, but we did not move very far out of. So we're running away back to Akyab, and we get bottled up by these heavy cruisers, and I think this is gonna be bad. 4 of them, man, already, and he's hitting like pinpoint accuracy. I don't know. So this isn't going to be pretty. I would imagine we would have some speed, maybe not faster than his stuff, but maneuverability too. But these things are just getting, especially the destroyers, right? But these things are just getting wrecked. All right. And another downside, we've kind of used up all our ammunition on the light stuff. And so we're not able to even do anything back to these guys. Well, I mean, we got some ammunition, I guess. Sumatra's firing. But for the most part, we're just eating it. Wow. Our CLA is just, man. All right, so this might be the end of the Dutch fleet. They lasted till now, and this can be our Battle of Java Sea, because we kind of didn't have one that I remember. Maybe somebody remembers better than I about some of the action in the East Indies. Okay, I'm gonna hammer this out, but man, these guys lived through a lot. They survived some bombing by Betty's and Nell's, so I'm kind of sad to see them go. And I apologize, but time isn't on my side, real life time, so I'm gonna knock this out. Sorry. You can just see how, watch just this whole column of ships just eat these shells. Just sinking, sinking, sinking. Wow, sinking, sinking. Look, they're still firing. Check that out. They're just going to town. See, I don't have time. Look at how much they're firing. I just don't. I'm sorry. I just don't have all that time to watch this epic fight. So we lost enough. Okay. We lost some search planes merely because of the action here. Look, sunk, sunk, sunk. Outright sunk. Anything that survived it, heavy fires, heavy damage, heavy fires, heavy fires, heavy damage. 3 ships survive, but they're all, I don't know that they'll make it. We do get a couple of shell hits on. We beat up these destroyers, so that's great, but the cruisers just probably light superficial damage. Oof. Oh well, okay. This doesn't make up for that. This does not make up for that, all those losses. But there's one sunk subchaser. Insult to injury, look at that. I-162 just knocks this Hotspur out. Whoa. Oh, man, we got lucky. The Fortune ate a torpedo, but it was a dud. Wow. What are the odds? Man, I'm not surprised he hit, though. I don't know the mechanics of the game, but the damage he's under, can't maneuver. All right. Man, that's kind of a shame. I don't know where those heavy cruisers came from, because he usually has the cruisers take turns bombarding. So I thought this was just going to be a one wave attack. Alright, he's hitting my ground troops here. I would have figured there would have been some cover there, but he's hitting us like I have no cover. I mean, if I hit him with the same cover, I would be doing way more damage here. So I don't understand the mechanics. Alright. Sorry, there's not much to talk about. This is either ground attacks, which are doing little to nothing, and the airfield bombings that I'm just cycling through, as I've said in the past, just trying to keep all these bases under a certain damage, at a certain damage number and higher. Yeah, decent hit. Supply. I don't know his plan of getting supplies in here, but and Rabal, I mean, he may have hundreds of thousands of supply there, and that won't get used up for a long time, even if he has a couple of divisions there. But it doesn't hurt. I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't hurt to keep bombing, doing those supply hits. I don't know if what. Okay, so we have one destroyer left of all that. Wow, man, that's brutal. Oh, shoot. I missed that. Well, man, the last ship of the group, the task force, is getting finished. Now I'm extremely upset that I took the U.S. carriers back, because if I had kept them here, although it looks like his cruisers bolted as soon as they were done. Alright, so we get after bombing a chance to shoot these guys down. Let's see if we can knock them out of retaliation for all the things. It won't make up for it, but man. Take your frustrations out on them, boys. Look at that. Just one right after another, leaving the fight. Well. That's a shame. I was hoping that when we hit the light cruisers and we bugged out to Akyab, we would actually leave, like literally leave. Not just sit there and wait for heavy cruisers to come beat us up. I don't understand. I don't know enough about the like these little nuances, you know. like the night action, but we were in day when we encountered the cruisers. But I guess the second phase of movement hadn't happened yet, so we're stuck there. Because I did a full speed run into Rangoon. The idea was to full speed in, do my thing, and full speed out of there. But we got stuck somehow and had to fight. I don't know. It's a shame. But these P-43s have Chinese pilots. They've kind of stood up to these Tojos toe to toe. Mm. Okay. Hey, now we got into the bombers, but I don't know if we're able to do anything with that. Maybe at least mess up the accuracy. Let's see. And it's thunderstorms too. Okay. Yeah, we may have had a small impact. Okay. Bombardment there at Wu Chang. Yeah, look at that. 3-1, basically. Oof. We have terrain on our side, but man, I'm not looking forward to his next assault. Alright, he's bombarding us. Not sure why, but we caused a lot of casualties. Maybe he's just trying to figure out what we're moving in there or something. I don't know. Alright, so we got that dot base, so we don't have to. Maybe we have some less stuff. 1-to-1 base almost exactly. Okay, so so he takes heavy casualties bombarding us, and then we bombard him, and we take heavy casualties. I don't know. All right, so wow, that was brutal. Sorry, guys. Uh, Sorry to let everyone down with my Dutch cruisers. Again, I wasn't sure what to expect. He had been doing these bombardment waves, alternating. So I was hoping I could catch one of the groups um, off guard at Rangoon, and it backfired. So he caught me off guard. All right, so here's the operational report for what the mess we just watched. So have a look, and let me know if something catches your eye that I missed. We got some Chinese kills right there. Chinese pilots. Some more. Well, maybe those are I don't know. All right, so this is funny because it's easy to at a glance look at that, and it's like the Pennsylvania battleship. But anyway, yeah, here's capture of Stewart Island, and we got some upgrades which are in the rear. Well, not Tessafaronga. This is just because we have the engineers right now. Let's expand the fortifications before we completely abandon Fort Moresby with the engineers anyway. That way, if there's a surprise attack there, we'll have some defensiveness. And then all these ships are admitted to be sunk. Okay, well, that was depressing. In the meantime, in the air, we lost 12, and he lost 16. And detailed 9 vals. Now, I think that's less than that. I'm gonna say it was 7, because he had 8, and there was 1 left after. So he lost 7 vals. Hopefully, a lot of good pilots. I don't know, because I think this is from a light carrier, which I don't think that's his best pilots. Tojo's, he lost 4 total, and this was against Chinese pilots. 2 Sallies, 1 to flak, 1 to ops. I think we damaged Sallies over China, and you can see. All right, on our end, we lost Kingfishers due to ship sinking, so that's what those 4 are. Otherwise, it would have been only 8 losses. It would have been half of what he lost. We lost 3 Vengeances, a recon. Anyway, you can see all this too. Top pilots, 5 killed. Those may all be, well, no. These could be, 4 of them could be the float planes from the cruisers. Anyway, still a shame. Okay, last turn. Look at this. Bam. It's a lot of points. And nothing new, just some more depressing stuff, information. Now, he lost a destroyer at least, and I don't see that here. All right, let's briefly go around the map. It's I hate to say this, it's because it's not your fault, but it's late here, and I'm needing to hit the hay, but got to go to work tomorrow. We're bringing in an AR into Tarawa, because we're going to have an AS here. Anyway, a sub tender, and we want a repair tender here. And that way our subs can hopefully fully repair here. I don't know for sure, but, and maybe it depends on the level of damage. And we do have 100 naval support. So all told, I'm hoping to make this a good sub base. All right. And yes, we're just doing the trickery here. I may bombard Malloy Lap sometime and add that to the mix, or Majuro. I don't know what he has here, but anyway. Also, it wouldn't hurt to maybe sneak into some of these islands and grab them with fast transport or something. We just took Stewart, and I think what I'm going to do now is take Ontong Java, and then we'll have all this in our rear, and then we can focus up the chain here. Probably short lenses next, as well as melee. And then I'm working on how this is going to work, because I don't know what he has yet. I don't know where KB is. If it's at truck, I mean, this makes me nervous working up here. Now, I do have a lot of fighters in the area and can bring in more, but so really, I think my goal is to build this base up. Well, we kind of have it up pretty strong already, but we just don't have a lot of air support, aviation support. But we could park a lot of planes here now for as far as the air base is concerned. So yeah, we're gonna put a lot of fighters here and really um, cap whatever's in here. So I'd like to take Leh. I mean, sure, we could take Wow, but Leh seems to be a really nice base. See that? 4 air capacity, which could be up to 7. Um, and then this could be a nice port. But if I can build this air capacity to 7, again, bombers, fighters, whatever, and we can extend our radius of attack there. So this is on the horizon. It's just gonna be a minute. And you don't see any Allied ships. They just got wiped out, and that's extremely unfortunate. Now we have an extreme supply situation. These guys are sitting here with nothing, so yeah, that's not ideal. But they're hanging on, bringing supplies into Akyab and also Ramray Island, and it's trickling down. We keep supply levels high at Prome. I was hoping it would go up here, but it's not really. I don't understand how to move it, but I mean, we've got requests for high levels of supplies. It's just not coming up this road. But we've got these we've got ownership of all these hex sides here, at least the west side of the hex sides. I'm trying to snag the east side of this hex side, this one right here, and then it'd be nice to get in here, but he's moved a unit in here. I'm ignoring that for now. That for now. I could wreck it with my bombers like I did that other regiment that was in here. I don't even know what it is. It might even be a division, but we can wreck it. But right now, I just want to smash what's sitting here. And so we're going to attack it very soon, just probably in a day or two. Yeah, so still trying to figure out this conundrum. Yes, probably every other Allied player watching would know exactly what to do with these assets here, even what's left after I've lost everything. But I am still trying to work out the puzzle, because one thing I don't want to do is just bring enough to all areas where I just have more status quo stalemate. I want to get enough in here or wherever to just push my weight around, which is what he's doing too. He's trying to do that Rangoon, and then similarly I'm trying to push stuff around up here in China. But if you look here, you can see a little pip of movement, because yeah, I'm getting out of here. What's going to happen is I'm going to own all these hex sides, and so he cannot leave here unless he goes back away. That allows me now freedom of movement. I'm going to leave about 2,000 AV here, roughly, I think. Anyway, and everybody else is going to shuffle up this road, and I'm gonna work my way. We're gonna mess around over here. Now I'm starting to run into a stalemate here, but yeah, I think we're gonna try to get an attack off here. And so I'm gonna bring in some more troops, and now it looks like he's trying to reinforce this, which I think is interesting. But yeah, we're gonna as soon as I get out of this hex, I'll get in move mode and we'll run. We'll run up here. Depending on where he is when we get here, I may just keep going down the road instead of following him. Because again, I want to be in control. I don't want to be like right here. I only have one hex side, so I'd have to retreat to do something different. Um, I don't want to do that. I want to have full movement ability. So I want to be the one in the driver's seat. So I'm gonna attack here. Hopefully knock him out of here, and then we'll figure out next steps. But if I don't knock him out, I can guarantee you I'm not gonna leave much here, and I'll pull out again, and I'll find another route. Maybe to Hang Chow or something. We'll come around like this and go down. Um, cause yeah, like I say, um, I wanna own the initiative here. This is Chinese troops, so I don't expect to win. I don't expect some victory, some massive nice victory. I just want to control the narrative here. Now, what I'd love to do is grab myself a regiment, which maybe I ought to, like this guy, split him up into threes, and march him down here and come in behind and trap this unit. I don't know what's here. I think it's a couple of division and a regiment or something. But he's not. Now, he may have somebody here. Chinese recon is terrible. So if I come down here and found that he was here, I would think, oops, I made a mistake here. Let me go back. But so I'm not 100% sure about that operation, but I think it would be worthy, especially if I could get in here and slide over here and close this off. So yeah, because he does have less AV than we do here. All right, I'm wrapping up here. I'm sorry it's less informative, but really there's not much going on anyway. Most of my ramblings were my hopes and dreams, pipe dreams, that is. All right, well, take care, everyone. We'll be back for January 29 as we wrap up the month very soon, and looking forward to what the near future holds. Hopefully, good things. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.